bitches.
Why you setting up the live? Did you watch the review last week? Did you see Charmaine's apology to you?
Nah, I ain't seen none of
I
that.
want you to watch it.
I talked to Charmaine. Y'all got a lot coming this season. So.
I want y'all to get back together, y'all friendship.
Listen, I said this to Don, I said this to you, I said this to
Who ordered this here right here?
Even though y'all all may not get together, we need like you and Charmaine.
Y'all are gonna get together. I'm gonna save it for predictions. But like Kiki was just suggesting that you guys agreed to sit down and have this dinner meeting with your old crew. What was the anxiety like approaching this meeting? Was it were you ready to really put it all on the table, or
you know what? Y'all got such a mild version of what really happened. That was like a 4-hour dinner.
wow.
Really?
Of straight talking. You know what I mean? It was like 4 hours.
So tell us what happened. Tell us what happened.
Well, you know what? If I would have gone with my first mind, it would have been exactly what I said. It's like, no, I'm not sitting down with them. You know what I mean? I'm not sitting down with them. I don't need to. I don't want to. You know what I mean? And as far as it's come for the things that I was hearing, how it was going, you know what I mean? Even if you were keeping up with the season, it's like I would see some of the stuff that was coming out of there, like, fuck Ryan and this, that, and all that stuff like that. But I didn't say anything. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? And I didn't say anything on purpose because it's like, why? Why would I have to say it? At this point, now it's about proving. You know what I mean? So if y'all gonna do that, and I left to be over here, I gotta prove it. You know what I mean? It's not going over here arrogantly. It's like, hey, I gotta go over here and start from scratch, and it's tough, but let me prove it. But also, y'all over there, y'all gotta prove that over there. So I'm not finna talk and, oh man, fuck y'all. Like, no, I'm not finna say it. So with that mindset, it's like, all right, no, I don't want to go sit down with these people at dinner. But it's like, all right, it's not beyond me to sit with these people and say, hey, let me know what you feel. I'm going to receive what you feel, and then I will reciprocate that energy and let you know what I feel also.
Well, let me tell you how it was painted, how we saw it. It shows that you come to dinner, and a lot of people were talking about issues.
Yeah, I ain't seen it. Oh, I saw a little bit.
Don't really have a lot to do with you, and you were kind of like, okay, well, when are we going to get to
Well, no, because a big portion of that first hour was about Junior, and I'm like,
we were like, okay, when are they going to actually get to it? Like, that's how we felt. Like, okay, it's about Junior, but Junior's not here to defend himself.
Right.
We get it.
But also, you're not responsible for Junior's actions.
Right.
Exactly.
That's all.
That they were blaming you for that.
Exactly.
no, they got the going. They got the hitting hard. Like, how you let him hit girls and you support women beating and all this stuff. You go with your sister. And I'm like,
we like, what?
See, a lot of them shots y'all be seeing, it be like, a lot of them shots be like, damn, for real. You know what I mean? So
I just felt like at that dinner, this what I wanted from everybody. I didn't even want y'all to even hash on the past. I wanted y'all to just sit at that table and say, look, we don't have to be friends, but let's just respect each other.
Right.
You say, I'm sorry for however you guys feel if I offended you. They say, you know what? We're sorry for everything we did in the past. We shake and we move on. That's what, as a fan, that's what I wanted.
But the editing.
The way the editing made it seem
like, okay, they expressed themselves to you that their feelings were hurt too. You expressed that your feelings were hurt and that you chose your family. And that if you guys as friends and the crew can't understand why I chose to repair my family, and you had a health issue last season, so it's like, if you can't understand why I'm choosing my health and my family over this bullshit, then y'all are tripping, like, right? But then they this is how So then they come back and they say, well, you know, Ryan, you hurt our feelings too, because we feel like the drama kind of started with not with us, not with all of this.
You from Baltimore?
I am too.
Cute.
Every time it gets with me away.
What y'all talking about,
but
man?
yeah, basically, they're like, well, you hurt our feelings too. Can we just get an apology or some acknowledgement? And then they cut to a fuck you.
Yeah, I mean, y'all know what show y'all watching. So
that's what I was like, did Ryan say
it's not far from the truth, but I did offer them. I think they said one part that I saw in the clip, it was like, hey man, I'm not beyond sitting here and hearing y'all out and then saying why I was wrong at. You know what I mean? But I don't have to like owe you something. Like, I don't owe you shit. You know what I mean? And that's only because, like I said, we got to talking about the real. And then at that point, people wasn't even like, it was just, I'm sitting there like, man, who the fuck am I talking to? You know what I mean? Because I still see people talk about the things at the level of television right now. You know what I mean? And right now, but through the whole season, it's only to blame me still on two things. Either, well, you should have never left like that and did this to the shop and left them and they had no money or nowhere to work. It's either that or it's, well, you should have never started none of this because you should have never fucked with Cat. You know what I mean? So that's what the only two things are. It's like, damn, y'all still reaching back for that? Because you can only see shit at your level. You know what I mean? At that point, it's like, it's real to that. And y'all will never get that. You know what I mean? But that's just how you got to take it. I just want people to take it for what it is. You got to remember if I messed up, like, I don't care if none of the shit with, Kat was true or exaggerated or anything like that. If I messed up at all to any level with my woman, you know what I mean? I have to own that, which I did. I don't know if people miss these episodes where I'm like, hey, I'm sorry, this, that, and other. You know what I mean? I've had to own that and then try to rectify that.
See, I thought everything was cool at the last vacation house that the whole non-mag was at together before y'all split.
That shit got crazy. That was
I thought it was cool.
That was a 4-hour conversation.
I thought that you addressed Kat directly and said, listen, we just can't, which I totally understood. At this point, you threw me under the bus. I have issues now with my family.
No. Not even throw under the bus.
Okay, I'm not even going to say that, but
I think people feel aware about, like, I don't blame any of that shit on her.
No. Okay, let me take that back.
Because it's like, all I see is like, oh man, you just mad you got caught up with that. It's like, no, I should have never said hi to that motherfucker. You know what I mean? I should have never put myself in that position. So, okay, I fucked up. When I get home, hey man, I would normally be like, hey, if she needs space, let me give her some space. I'm going to give her some space. Shit. No. I have to face that shit head on, take whatever she got to say. Right. If she got to argue, swing on me, do whatever, but I'm not running from her. I'll be at home and take everything on that she has because that's how we're going to get past this.
Right.
So with that, I hit my people and tell them, hey, man, I hit Van and 4. I say, hey, I don't want y'all feeling like I'm abandoning y'all, but I got to be away from this right now. I need to be at home and take care of some shit that I fucked up. I don't want y'all to feel like I'm leaving y'all or turning my back on y'all, but I got to be at home and I'm not finna be up there.
So that happened.
You know, I mean, that happened. But the way y'all saw it was, oh, man, Ryan, we ain't heard from Ryan and he just never came back to the shop.
Because
it's
like, everything was squad.
Well, that justifies them bringing her back. Like, because she lives in L.A., then it justifies, like, well, Ryan ain't be here, so she come work in here. It's like, no, I told y'all, I'm coming back. It's just right now I can't do shit. When y'all make the decision to be like, no, fuck that, she can work in here whenever she want to. But I'm not saying fuck her for life and no shit like that. Just right now, while we have a conflict, she can't come in and work in here, but she gonna be uncomfortable. I'm gonna be uncomfortable. So please don't do that. And when y'all say, no, fuck that, she can work in here and be whatever she wants to do that. Okay then, you know what? Y'all supposed to, I told you I'm fucked up.
Right.
And I fucked up, and I need to get this right. And y'all still saying, fuck me, no, she come work here whenever she want. I'm not saying she can't come down a year later or maybe, but when you say right now, yeah, she can still do that anyway, even if you fucked up.
Yeah.
What kind of friend is you?
Those are the things we don't know, like you texting for, and then, off camera to let them know what it is, because we look at it like, well, dag, Ryan, you did kind of just up and just take everything from them, and even if you feel like that's what you had to do, you know how they feel about it. Can you just say, like, well, maybe I moved in a wrong way? You know what I mean? But then, like we said, you just said you told Van and 4, so when people are watching, we don't know that part of it. So people do look at it like, well, why can't you just
I'm not, like I said, I'm not trying to go past it, be like, oh, well, what really happened? What really happened? It's not that. It's like, I would hope people would see, I hope people would see this like, hey, man, even if they don't show me hitting them up, it's like, hey, I fucked up. So I'm at home trying to win my woman back over because I fucked up. I'm not going to come right to work right now. You know what I mean? But that don't mean have somebody who was in this fuck up in my shit. I'm in this motherfucker I'm in this shit every day. I work in here. We sleep in here sometimes. This is my home. If she moved away to L.A. and just choose to come back right now, she don't have more say-so over me and us. And y'all supposed to be my people to hold me down through that. And if you say, fuck me, she could just go and do it, then, like, I thought you see, I'm telling you, hey, man, I'm fucked up right now, man. You know what I'm saying? I got to go home and make this work. Y'all hold me down.
When they showed that FU clip, like, you being like, man, fuck y'all.
Well, I mean, it was said.
But listen, I took it like, you showed, that was you, you're a tough guy. Like, you have a wall up, and you're strong. You always possess your strength first. So I feel like that was you saying, man, y'all really hurt my feelings. But I feel like it was the beginning of y'all healing. I feel like you got that fuck you out, and now y'all can be like, all right, man, now let's talk for real.
No, I mean, because
do you feel like there's a chance for y'all to reconcile?
Like the whole crew.
Before we go into predictions, do you feel like it's a chance for y'all to reconcile?
No. Because it's past that shit. Like, the first time y'all had Charmaine here, when she was sitting here with my nigga Neek and all that stuff, like, she was going on into that whole, people get into this whole, oh, let's tell the truth. We on TV. I ain't got to tell y'all all the truth. Y'all see it as it is, man. It's production, we got paid. All that whole, you know what I mean, Ryan shut up the shop shit, Ryan did all this shit like that. I wouldn't give a fuck. Like, for one, I'm not locked up behind that shit, you know what I mean? Which means it wasn't proven that I did anything. You know what I mean? For whatever reason, that we still going, and as a friend or whatever you are, to whoever that is, if you will partake in saying on camera, on TV or whatever, yeah, Ryan did this, Ryan did that, I ain't fucking with you like that. You know what I'm saying? Because to me, the way I move, and like I said, everybody don't move like me. The way I move is, you know, let that happen to somebody else. Let them have been like, oh man, Ford shut up this shop, so we're going to cancel the show unless you talk about it on camera. Goodbye. Cancel. Because I'm not, like, that's just not how I'm built. You know what I mean? Like, and some people be like, well, I ain't fucking up my opportunity. I ain't doing this. And people have said this before. But you know what? That opportunity is not worth my integrity of, let me take him away from his family. Let me help spread this about him for whatever it is. You know what I mean? That's just not me. And if some people comfortable with it, that's cool. But I just can't fuck with you.
Well, what Charmaine said was that she was speaking on an entirely different subject about just violence in Chicago. And somehow it was edited once the story aired on TV. They put out their story and rewrote it to make her look like she was suggesting something about you. But
that's later when we were later when we were here in LA, and it was like, oh, the news article. I never said.
That's when you were here. Remember, you were like, don't even tag me in Charmaine's picture. I remember you was like, I don't even want to be tagged in this shit. But when we saw the episode with the article and we thought that she was running her mouth to the paper, we were like, I totally understand where Ryan is coming from.
Well, no, see, that's the thing. It ain't about running your mouth to the paper. It's like, hey, man, if we on the show and we doing whatever, now say if I did do this heinous act and I might have went crazy, I fucked up or something like that, you as my friend, you going to feed into that shit and help put it out to the world, you know?
I feel you.
That's what you going to do? And if you saying is, well, my career's on the line, I'm this and I'm that, your career and whatever you got going, your opportunity.
She sold out a little bit.
It ain't just her. You know what I mean? It's just, but to her, it's just she had to protect her career and what her situation was. And to me, I tell him, man, kiss my ass, cancel the show, because I ain't saying shit about him. You know what I mean? When it came to, like, me and Don got into it because he felt like, man, y'all be up there laughing and talk about me and my situation with my wife. I said, Don, you gotta realize, in the beginning, it wasn't even no big thing in season 1 with you and Charmaine. And then after that, how I knew it affected you and your wife, I have never, in not one episode from season 2, 3, or 4, said anything about him and his wife or that situation. When they like, hey man, so what you think about this? What is that? Man, I ain't got nothing to say about them. Because I won't go against that shit. And if that means the show is canceled or this shit like that, I can't walk the same fucking streets that I've been in Chicago if I'm a fucking snitch or a motherfucker who will sell my people out for this shit.
I feel you.
So I'm sorry, I can't do it. So when you ask me, can I continue with people? It ain't about, I forgive you. I would hope you forgive me, but that don't mean I forget, and that don't mean I gotta fuck with you.
Again, it's true. She made a good point when she was like, I kind of felt it when she was like, I did Dawn and Ashley dirty. Yeah, she's like, they forgave me. She's like, can you find it in our heart to forgive you? I'm gonna keep my fingers crossed.
Yeah, because I'm like, I feel like 4 right now, because it's like on both sides. Because Charmaine is coming, I'm like, okay, I can kind of see where you coming from in that, and then we hear your side, and it's like, well, damn, I see where you coming from too.
Well, even, like I said, I would think about it in this sense, and I'm sitting here with all women, and. Make it quick? All right. In the sense of Charmaine saying that, saying all the shit she been saying, doing all that stuff like that, that's her reacting as a female. I mean, if she wouldn't cut my tires and shit like that, I'd be like, damn, okay. If you my mans and you do this same shit, then it's probably a little bit easier for me to forgive Charmaine than it is to move on with you. So yeah, I mean, what if I can come back? Like, I don't hate Charmaine. We might not be the best of friends again, you know what I'm saying? But when it comes to, are you asking, are you Charmaine and Van, 2 totally different people. So we might not never be back together again up under that.
I feel we know you gotta love people from a distance.
True. That's a fact. Yeah. So we know that you guys are still filming, which I think is amazing.
No, we done with season 4.
You guys are done with season 4, but there is a season 5 coming, correct? Yeah. And there's a lot. Is there anything that you can tell us before we go? Because I know there's a lot of juice, a lot of craziness happening.
I mean, shit.
A little exclusive, Brian.
Hey. It don't do shit but get better from here on out. Like, it was a slow process leading up to this now.
Yeah.
Now from here on out,
it gets realer. Shit. It gets realer than this. Like,
I mean, I hope everybody survives. Shit, we gonna see how it is.
Well, we had a few days. Y'all had a panic attack this episode.
Yeah.
We had panic attacks last season, and I know we're gonna have more coming out. We always appreciate you.
Yes.
We love you guys. Okay. I know that you guys all feel some different types of way, but we love when you guys come in and kick it with us and
Yes.
I'm gonna get on y'all ass later for talking that shit about 2 weeks ago. Don't have nobody who ain't on my show up here talking shit about my show. I'll just go back.
So Ryan's payment, he's okay. We're gonna talk about camera.
Shit.
I'm lost, y'all.
Everybody is welcome. We love everybody. We love you.
Yes.
You know, we family.
Oh, I get. Oh,
Yes.
so late.
We
Yeah.
love you, Ryan. The
Y'all
fans
better
love
stop
you.
it.
Shout out to
Y'all
everybody in
better
the chat. Thank you guys for tuning in.
Thanks so much for coming, y'all. And until next time, I'm your girl, Carmen, and you can catch me on Instagram at king_karma_.
You guys can find me on all social media at Kiki Boom Boom.
And you guys can find me on Instagram and on Twitter at ElMarieTV.
And you guys can find me on all the things at OKDrewJ.
And until next time, we'll see y'all.
Bye.
Yeah.
Ryan came ready to fight.
Came ready.
Say what?
Tell you,
You
once
were
we do
nice,
this,
you were nice this time, Ryan. That
I'm
was
nice.
refreshing.
I'm nice all the time now. I ain't got nothing bad to say about nobody. Just don't say shit about me, man.
buzz you later, Ryan.
What up?
First of all, everyone's welcome. We love everybody.
No, I said don't have motherfucker up here talking
We
about me
can't.
though.
When they start talking, we just be like,
And then we get cussed out for trying to cut him off early. People
Yeah.
be us in the
They
comments
be
like,
in the
stop cutting
comments
people
like,
off.
they said we cut the. They be in the comments arguing with her.
It's
I
all
had
bad.
to dig your
Cut me
ass
off.
last week. I was not. I had time.
So we can't stop them from talking.
No, I don't think you can stop it. I'm just saying it's like, look, man.
We don't know what they come up
She
here to do.
came. She came with Charmaine.
Cause Charmaine was the only scheduled guest.
Yeah.
She came with her friend, and we were like, oh.
That's fine. I just be like, man, look. Talk about you. That's all I'm saying. Talk about you and move forward. Because I ain't trying to talk about nobody else
How long
behind
you
this
in LA
shit.
for?
I've been here for a week. Shit.
Wait, can we
Is
take
that
a
your phone
picture?
too?
Yeah.
Yeah,
A
that's
black
my shit.
photo? Wait, y'all take a photo.
Come get a drink with us.
Yeah, come on, Ryan. Thank you for stopping in. You know we love you. Every time you in LA, you know y'all gotta come and hang out with us.
Dude, what's going on, bro? All right.
Quite the surprise. Did anyone?
Popped up on my TV.
No, we knew he was in LA, but he told us he wasn't.
Expected.
Hey, Ryan is live. Yo, shout out to all of Ryan's fans. Black Ink,
Supportive.
Nine Mag,
Yeah.
support Ryan.
Yes.
We love him.
Supportive.
Even though he be doing some crazy things sometimes, but we love him. He's a true Gemini. It's
What I
all right.
do?
You know you're a true Gemini.
Oh, hell yeah.
Okay. 3, 2, 1.
Can you do my phone and I'll send it to all everybody?
On the phone. 3, 2, 1, 2, 3.
3, 2, 1. 1, 2, 3.
And 1, 2, 3. Cool.
Thank you. Thank you so much, Ryan.
All set.
Yeah, thanks for
Shout out to Ryan's
Thanks
live.
for being a good sport.
Yo, Ryan, you got some good fans.
It's a whole different lane to this shit now. Y'all gonna see some shit.
Wait,
Let me end this, man.
get up live.
Peace.